This is like day 10 for us of doing the Daniel fast. And last night I thought about chocolate toast. And I'm like, I want chocolate toast so bad. I want all the things that I can't have right now so bad. But there's a reason why I'm doing the fast. And so I'm holding out the full 21 days. Anyway, I thought I could make a Daniel fast friendly chocolate toast. And I will show you guys how I do it. I decided I was gonna have this for breakfast. So the ratio for any chocolate toast is one spoonful of cocoa to 2 spoonfuls of sugar. I can't use regular sugar, so I'm using this date sugar. Okay, that's what it looks like. It is a mix of both the date sugar and the cocoa powder. And now I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit of water in here just to make a paste. I'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, you want it to be this consistency. No, actually I want it to be a little runnier. But first I'm gonna taste it. I don't normally taste this batter because I always trust it, but because I'm using date sugar and I don't know how it works. It's really good, but I think I need just a smidge more date sugar. Okay, this is the consistency you want. I've already tasted it. I think it's good, but then I realized I needed to add something else. I'm gonna put just a bit of salt. It is pink Himalayan salt. You can't see it because it's down to the bottom bit. I need to refill it, but just a bit. I think the chocolate and the salt just like go so great together. All right, let me show you how I assemble. Okay, butter is not allowed on this plan, so I found something that is. It's this brand. I looked at all the brands that were there on the shelf, and all of them have like a mix of oils and things. This ingredients is just coconut oil, cashew milk, organic cashews, and water, filtered water, sunflower oil, and sunflower lecithin, and then sea salt. The sunflower lecithin, I don't know if that's how you say it, lecithin, may not be approved, but it's like such a small amount. I think it will be okay. This is like the purest thing that I could find. And so I think it's okay. You don't have to be legalistic on the Daniel fast. Use what you can, use what you want, and it's intentional, right? So be intentional with it. Anyway, this is what we decided to use. If you didn't want to use butter at all, you could technically use olive oil, and you could do it in the same ways. You would just have to be careful where you put it. So we use this Ezekiel bread, and my husband was trying to get it because it was frozen at our store. So he was trying to pull it off for me and he broke it, but there's no reason to waste a perfectly good little piece of bread. So we're gonna go with it too. Now you take your butter. I softened this in my microwave for a few seconds, and you spread it on all 4 corners and then in the middle. Once I get it spread, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what it should look like. You can put as much or as little butter as you want in those areas. Or if you want to use just olive oil, you can just put a little puddle and then get a knife or spoon or something and just smear it around in there. I have had toast almost every day on this fast using this Ezekiel bread, just olive oil and a little sprinkle of salt. And it has been fantastic. I am perfectly okay with that. So I think this would work like that too. Now you're gonna take your chocolate syrup sauce and you're gonna drizzle it onto your toast. So I didn't put myself a flat surface because I'm actually gonna pop these in the air fryer. Normally I would have a sheet pan and then I would just like put them all on a sheet pan with foil and then cook them in the oven. But I like the texture that my air fryer does when when I cook toast in the air fryer. I like the way that feels and the crunch of it. So I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. I don't feel like you wanna coat it completely because it's not the same. I know this is almost completely, but it's not quite. Let me show you. So see, there's still some spots that are open and it's not smeared or rubbed in. You want it to sit just like this on the surface. It just gives the best chocolate toast crunch. I popped my toast in the air fryer 7 minutes at 400 degrees. It's probably not gonna need that much, but I like it, like I said, a certain crunchy. So I'll check it at the halfway point and see what it looks like and then decide how much longer it needs to go. I also have a lot of the syrup left over. So I might save it for my boys when they come home. They're also doing this fast with me, and let them try the chocolate toast. I think they will really love it. It's done. This is what it looks like. Perfectly toasted, crunchy. Let's taste it. I'll taste the little broken one. Let's see, it's gonna probably be a little hot. Mmm. I'm so excited. I can have chocolate toast on this. I used this cocoa and the date sugar, oat flour, and spelt flour last night with some applesauce and made like a little chocolate waffle. It was kind of like a gooey, moist little brownie thing. It was so good. Now, if only I could figure out how to like satisfy my craving for cheese.